family. This is what you get when you decide to go after a person's child. This is what you get when you choose to attack men, women, medical professionals, those with degrees, those without degrees, and all in between. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, whom is my leader, my teacher, and my guide. And I have to make it very clear that they really didn't expect all of this. Give yourselves another round of applause. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It says in the book of Psalms 133, how good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell together in unity. In the Holy Quran, chapter 3, verse 103, it says, and behold, hold firmly to the rope of Allah, all together, and become not divided, and remember the favor that I have given unto you. When you were enemies, and he brought your hearts together, you became, in his favor, brothers. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, our unity is more powerful than a hydrogen or an atomic bomb. And the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said that we should argue over religion after we are free. I have to make this very clear that, please give another hand to Robert Kennedy Jr. and all of those who spoke before me. That man came to me in 2015 when no one in the black community would listen to what is happening to black people as it pertains to vaccines. We thought Tuskegee was it. He came to us and said, there is something happening now that is far worse than Tuskegee ever was. He met with me and I brought my minister, the Western Regional Minister for the Nation of Islam, Minister Tony Muhammad. Once we received that data, we brought that information to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Once he received the data, he said, Mr. Kennedy, not only am I going to bring this information to our community, but I'm going to bring it to the entire world, and he did at the 20th year anniversary of the Million Man March. That was streamed to over 42 countries to over 1.2 billion human beings across planet Earth. Y'all can clap for that. Come on now, come on. COVID experiment. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Want to make sure you stand with me?
Yes.
Yeah. Almost done. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, in his July 4th, 2020 address called The Criterion, he stated, quote, if you attempt to force this on us, we will take that as a declaration of war. Anyone attempt to take that as a soundbite and use that as a threat, let me go ahead and make a familiar quote, because you know how they do. This sounds quite familiar. I believe a founding father by the name of Benjamin Franklin made the statement that, quote, rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God. So I think we are in the epitome of what is called an American. I think we are following what it is called to be an American. And the last I will say here, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan warned the Pope, he warned the president at the time, he warned every member in Africa as it pertains to the leadership, and he warned all members of the human family, and he told them, we do not want your vaccine. Did he say it? Did he say it? Did he say it? So he is not one, as the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught him. He said, don't speak for one, speak for the whole. The challenges have been issued, and not one of these medical professionals, not one of these scientists, Fauci nor Gates, have answered the challenge. But I believe from this point on, we must continue to issue the challenge. You must face the challenge. Does that make sense? We have the right and the freedom, as you have stated under the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, to our practice of religion, our practice of the freedom of press, our religious freedoms, and as it pertains to speech. and as it pertains to assembly. Are these the First Amendment freedoms that they guarantee to us? Are they? Well, if these are the First Amendment freedoms, then I will say we as a people have to continue to come together, regardless of your color, regardless of your creed, regardless of your religion, regardless of whatever you call yourself, because to them, none of that matters. Our enemies don't argue over religion while we do, but we need to end that today. So thank you very much for listening. Let us continue to come together. The fight is on. The fight is on. And I pray Allah blessings to every one of us. Assalamu alaikum. To go back to medical school, or they need to sit down and consult with their nearest scientist, or they just need to get back the money that they receive for promoting these shots, just like you and a lot of other people. You actually might want to give credit to your immune system and God, because those are the two causative factors as to why you pulled through up until this point. You notice how nobody's giving credit or putting no respect on natural immunity until now.
About ignoring naturally acquired immunity? So
Really?
you actually had the illness? Why would that count as protecting you like
Right.
it has for all of known human history?
Right. Dr. Oz is one of the only mainstream physicians who came out and actually made a proper assessment and told the truth. He is a board-certified cardiothoracic surgeon, so he's legit. Now, why he did come out and tell the truth right now all of a sudden and challenge Dr. Fauci to a debate is definitely questionable. We do remember him putting a whole lot of pressure on Wendy Williams when it came to her taking the shot. That wasn't that long ago. Maybe because he's running for Senate, maybe because he's trying to kind of backtrack and realize, this stuff is causing myocarditis, which deals with the heart, and I specialize in that, and I found out it's actually legit, and they actually put warnings on it saying to look out for myocarditis, and yeah, I don't know, he might be backtracking. The point is, he told the truth. A lot.